Hey all, let's take a quick look around, see what's going on this week. Alright, look at these koi angels. So many. Still got 75 or so in here, but they're brightening up their orange color. Come along nicely. A little over 3 months old. And these younger ones, about 2 months. They're growing pretty good. Let's see, over here I've got a green water tank with these guppies. So I've had the light off for a few days, hoping that'll clear up pretty soon, but these were from the outdoor pond and doing pretty well. These are my older gold marble and gold angels. How old are they now? Born May 30th. So they're coming up on, what, 3.5 months. I think I'm going to move them out to the 75-gallon in the living room to finish growing out. And then there's a few various guppies, which males that I'm just not using right now. See if we can get the glare out. Well, the double dark Pinoy angels, they just laid a spawn yesterday, and the evil suckers they are were eating the eggs within an hour or so. I dozed off for an afternoon nap to give them time to lay the eggs, and when I woke up, most of the eggs were gone, but I saved maybe 100 or less that I'm hatching in the jar. Here I got a couple angels. I've noticed them sparring a bit, so they may both be males, but they're in this quarantine tank for now. Another 3 days or so, and I'll introduce them in the main tank, see if they pair off with anybody else. Koi pair still spend most of the day hiding. This pair also spawned yesterday. I've been trying to let her raise them. They do fairly well. They get them to wigglers, and about 3 days of wigglers, they eat them. They've had 5 spawns, so I pulled 1 spawn to raise myself, see how the fry turn out. This 29 gallons, mostly an algae tank. There's 1 angel and some cories that never come out. Here, another algae tank with my blue dream shrimp. I've sold a lot of them, so I'm trying to wait for more shrimplets before I sell more. Let's see, I see 1 there. Can we get a good angle on her? No. But she's got a good bit of eggs in her, so that's a good sign. Hopefully here in a little bit, a few weeks, we'll have more. And these fire reds just had an explosion of babies. They're on the side panel, but let's turn that off, see if it helps. Not really. Well, you can see a few of the babies here. Whitish dots. They're on the algae. There's, I don't know, I figure 100 some babies swarming around. They're coming along pretty good. Somewhere up here are the orange sun-kissed ones, but they're difficult to spot. There's a couple. They haven't seen any buried females or babies from them yet, but it's early. They've only had them for a month or so. Let's see, how are these eggs doing? A few white ones, but there's several hundred good ones from the platinum and the gold marble. And these are the Pinoy. You see, it's very few eggs I was able to save. But I have them in these Daniel Anderson style jars in a Sterilite. I picked up a little box filter from Amazon. So here's hoping this has better success rate with them than what I've been getting. Here in the 75-gallon, I've got my main angel grow out tank. This female here that I've had several spawns with, and this one, male, they laid some in here about a week ago. So they're still a little aggressive, but this afternoon I saw these two double dark veil tails. There's one on the left and one on the right. Smaller one in front. They're all the same age, but he's just grown much slower. So wow, if these two pair off, then that'd give me 5 pairs. If I get the hatching method perfect, I'd be swimming in so many angels I wouldn't know what to do with them. The plants in here have most all come overgrown with blackbeard algae. So I want to pull most of these plants maybe this weekend, clean them off, and maybe start all over in this tank. I'm not sure, there's somewhere in the back there are a group of rosy tetras. I also want to get them separated out and see if we can spawn. I want to spawn more of the different varieties I've got. I've got 5 or 6 kinds of cories, and those tetras, I have some bristlenose, green dragon bristlenose plecos that are looking to be about breeding age, or 3 to 4 inches. So I want to get more pleco caves going to breed them. I need to move those guppies from that green water tank out to some other, maybe one of my 10 gallons, to put one of these pairs in so they can be alone and do their thing. Okay, down here I have my 250 get 5 gallons set up with the firecracker guppies. They're doing pretty well. The females dropped probably 40 or 50 fry here this week. And I've mentioned in past videos, but these ones just do not seem to eat their fry too often. They have 20 to 50 babies, and then they stay that way. I've watched them grow up from tiny little half-inch fry without reducing their numbers. So it's I don't know if it's something I'm doing or just these are mild-mannered fry. Also, I've trying out these little chicken brooder type lights for down here. I think if I hang them up from a couple of feet, let's see, it provides pretty good light on the tanks. I need to find a way to suspend them from the ceiling, but I renewed my Costco membership and they had these pack of 10 lights. They're 5,000 Kelvin, not quite the 6,000 you want for plants, but I figure it's close enough. We'll see how they do. Then I need to bring out more of the guppy grass and java moss down in these tanks. These are the blue diamond guppies. They have much fewer fry right now. I suspect they probably eat them somewhat, but I've got a whole tub of java moss I want to put in here, and then hopefully get their numbers up. Okay, I wanted to get a good look at this tank and all the blackbeard algae I've been farming, apparently. I'm gonna try and deal with it. I think I'll have to take out all the plants, dip them in bleach or peroxide or something, and see how that turns out.